Great morning. Oh my goodness. I wanted to just draw a few cards and see what 2023 is going to hold. So, the first thing I have going into it, the overview of everything, is we have the Emperor, which is about, taking control, um, being out there in a place of feeling of stability. Okay, so looking at being able to be a leader, Now, this could also be the ending of, some of these ones like Putin, like 45, their control and attempts to take control of the power structure. Okay, but this is about, again, being able, Aries, that energy of moving forward. Okay, moving forward. There has been some resistance, some juggling of things, so that's going to continue in 2023. Looking at some of the obstructions that we have faced and how we have become broken and feeling broken by the things that we've been dealing with. So all of this stuff is coming into play, looking for new ways forward, better leadership, juggling the things that have happened, looking at the obstructions that have happened, and facing this feeling of brokenness that's happened. Now, when we look underneath of it all, what we have here is the great takeaway, the thievery that's happened. So again, this is my card of either it's the thief, it could be the stealing of elections, it could also be that in the positive for me, this is, you take away what's beneficial and you leave the rest behind. Okay, so it does have for me a positive and a negative in this. So we look at it, we're going to look at the things that have been tried to be stolen and look at those things realistically, but we can use it to do the great takeaway, mentally looking at this stuff and then being willing to walk away, distancing ourselves from some of this emotional drama that's been taking place. Okay, so we're turning our back on some of that emotional drama, disconnecting from it, and looking at new ways to put new energy forward. We're going to be talking about new energy, new ways to move. We're looking at the struggle that we've had, this infighting and things that have happened. We see again the Republican Party has turned into the MAGA crowd, and the struggle with that, and the struggle with trying to come to terms to what happened in January 6th, and just the upheaval across the world. England is having their troubles. We have Russia, the fighting, and the things. So all of these things are going to be looked at, and they're going to start to retreat. Okay, these things are going to start to be laid low. They're going to come to a rest. So that's good to look forward to, that some of this stuff is going to retreat. Doesn't mean it's happening in the next few days, but in 2023, this stuff is going to start retreating, and we're going to start looking at ways to go forward. Energetically, what do we need to do next? All of these things are going to start to be planned out and looked at around the world, and how we can move forward in a better direction. There will be new offerings being put out there, which is hopefully it's a good thing. We'll have to look at the offers that we have, more working together to heal. And Lord knows we need more healing in the world. So there will be more of this coming together, talking it out, and making ways to heal by looking at what? Looking at the past, really reevaluating and working on it to heal the past and heal this brokenness that a lot of people are feeling because of all the obstructions and all the things that we've been juggling over this last year. So again, we're looking at new leadership and beneficial ways to go forward. So overall, it's looking like a positive thing for next year. Now again, this isn't all immediately going away. We've got to struggle to look at this, to talk about it, to come to terms with it, to make some new decisions, and looking at how, in fact, do we want to move this energy forward. What are we going to do? We need to look again at global warming and all of that, and all of these obstructions that have been in place, looking at our resistances to moving forward. We've got to deal with terms with that so that we can come to healing for all of this brokenness that humanity is feeling at the moment. So, the hammer's coming down. What was it Hogarth said in Saturn is coming in, which is, the grand hammer of karma. It's boom. It's coming down. And so, again, we're going through this process, but in the end, it's getting better. It's on its way to adjusting some of these things going forward. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online.